Get on my little chair. I love you too. She's part border collie, they said. She's gonna run amok, they say. She's gonna be fair. She's not gonna be super snuggly and give you kisses all the time and just want to hang out on your lap all day long. No, that's not gonna be this dog. She's part border collie and English shepherd. We need to email you to email us about the size of your yard and everything, because she's gonna have to run because she's part border collie, even though she hates being outside. She likes walks. She does good on walks, but she'd rather just be inside, just cuddling. I don't understand. Yes, you. I know you're a big girl. Supposed to be an unboxing video. It's just gonna be a petting a dog live stream. Yeah, it's kind of like that one little. What's that? A little meme where the guy's just like, "Oh yeah, they're super friendly." Tearing into everything. But anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Got a few people here doing another lazy stream. I wasn't even planning on having a video today or a stream. But oddly enough, my Big Bad Toy Store package came in. Not a sponsor, but usually they're like one of my go-to places. I'm buying a bunch of like more inexpensive figures because the pile of loot thing's fairly nice. But bigger price stuff, usually I go with Entertainment Earth. Oddly enough, though, I got him through them because I was already going to be doing shipping anyway, so might as well. Oh, but anyways, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Casey's currently camping with her grandparents, so I have some time. I actually been working on doing some sculpting today, just on my off thing, because I'm just trying to do a fun one that might turn into something I can make money with. But if you guys haven't seen the new Marvel comics of the Godzilla crossover stuff, there's a Kiryu Ghost Rider. So I'm currently working on sculpting all the stuff by hand, and then I'm going to 3D scan it, put it in the Blender, and then make 3D print files for it. So that'll be fun. The only thing I haven't done is the teeth yet, but got some stuff in. So we have, like I mentioned, the SH Figuarts Toguro. This current is in. Probably one I was pretty excited about because I ended up selling all my Shield Hero stuff a little while ago. And then she got announced. So I'll be able to at least have like one Raphtalia statue in my collection. So that'd be sweet. And then a couple of My Hero Academia ones. With May. Liked her character in the anime, so I wanted to get a statue. And because I have a bad fixation for Mirko, got another Mirko statue. At least this one's laying down. It's the first one. She's not like flexing or randomly kicking. So that's going to be cool. Oh, I probably should share this stuff around, but people hop in. It's usually solid time for streaming. Oh, wish this ear infection would go away. I think it's annoying. Oh, I got a doctor's visit. Thursday I go to the doctor, so I'm trying to hold out till then. It doesn't hurt as much anymore. It's just weird. Anyways, I guess I'll start unboxing. Hopefully some people hop in. See, we got a few extra guys. How you doing today? Gonna pretty much start with all the statues. I think I'm gonna save the Mirko for last because that's the one I'm oddly the most excited about. So actually, we'll say May. We'll do the My Hero Academia stuff last. This is the one. I actually haven't watched the newest seasons of this one. I made it partway through season 2. I was just like, eh. What do you have? You little Where'd you even get that? No, that's naughty. Thankfully, I caught you before you really did any damage. You got the hand a little bit. All right, guys, we're going on an adventure, and then we'll be back. Come on, Ripley. Oh, it got dark. Forgot to turn off the lights throughout here, and there's only one switch. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Alright. Let's try that on so that when I come back down, it's not going to be so bad. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Little Miss Puppy's got to steal things and chew on them. Yeah, you. Nope, get going. Get going. Go on, get. You get in your bed. Bed. Ripley, bed. Come on, bed. Bed, bed. Get in bed. Bed. Thank you. Alright, cool. Oh, let's turn that light off. Jesus loves me. I hope he does. Kind of sad if he didn't. Like the one person, it's just like Jesus, like, yeah. Nobody likes Steve. All right. It's one nice thing doing the lazy stream is I can just get up and just kind of just move about the house if I need to. It's also easier when Casey's not home. I'm going to close the door so that Miss Joe or Kitty Cat doesn't get in. All right. Yeah, because so what had happened was, he's hanging out, yeah. She yanked this guy off the shelf, which, not sure when that happened. I didn't see her go behind me. And she got a little bit of teeth mark in the glove, which isn't that big of a deal. Like, I think that I caught her before she really started actually doing some damage on this thing. I could live with a little scuff on the hand. Worst case scenario, it came with extras. I'll swap one out. All right, anyways, back to the unboxing. Oh yeah, there's more stuff. Where'd the knife go? Now I'm all discombobulated because I had to go take care of the dog. There was a knife. Keyword. Oh, there's. Yeah, I'm sitting over here. I was using an X-Acto blade. Because I got those things freaking everywhere. Do-do-do-do-do-do. But I've actually been really digging these statues. It's like the one anime statue, like generic random ones that I'm still picking up. Because if they pretty much, so they make a anime girl in this line that I liked in their series, I'm gonna pick it up as this. I do like me some bunny girls. Although she actually isn't set up to, I don't think set up to really be a bunny girl. Oh, she's holding it. So much bubble wrap. Hey Russell. I almost have the Ghost Rider head done. I currently put it in the freezer so that it would harden so I can mess with it more. And I figure while I'm doing that, we'll hop on, we'll do a little bit of streaming. Because I think I almost got it to where I needed to. Because one thing I adore about these figures is like the Beast style figures that Good Smile does, but they're bunny girls. They actually use real stockings. Which I think is like a nice little attention to detail on these things. Always looks really nice. And then she's holding the bunny ears and not actually have them on her head. Which is, I actually kind of dig because then you get the nice little raccoon ears. It's got a little tail at the back. Face on this one looks a little bit rounded. From what I can tell. It probably will. I'm trying to make it look, because personally for me, I want it to look more like if it was like 1954's skull, because that's technically what it should be. While the one in the comics looks a lot more like Heisei style. And like I said, to me, it doesn't give that same feel. So I want it to look more like 54. So that's what I'm going with. Also make it a little more unique looking. At least for me, anyways. Hopefully people dig it. I'll probably make some available, but I don't know. It's going to be one of those like print to order kind of things. If somebody wants one, I'll print them out. Because I'm going to have to use like a few different resins to get that one to work. Yeah, plus it's the cover. But it was just like, if we're going based off the movie, it's 54 head. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Like I said, I think the head sculpt, like the face sculpt's like a little off. But not enough that I would say like it's a super big deterrent. Like you know who the character is. For sure. And I like the pose quite a bit. Just the one thing with them is because they're fairly inexpensive statues, there isn't really like the quality can vary pretty dramatically between each of them. Because I say like the Shaltier looks really good. Albedo's like slightly off, but I like the eyes. I'm trying to think which other ones were. Oh, the best ones are still like the Chainsaw Man ones. Open up Toguro. One of the Figuarts I've been the most excited for in a long, long time. Just because he's easily one of my favorite villains. Probably my favorite anime villain, I would say. I wouldn't say villain of all time, but definitely anime. Like Shredder's probably up there for me in like terms of like overall villains. Anime for sure. I wish we could Trenchcoat Toguro. I like the full powered one, but Trenchcoat Toguro is like best Toguro, right? Looks really good though. A lot of sculpted muscle definition. Same with the posability, seems pretty nice. I like that the shoulder armor is more like a shoulder pad, so it's got a lot of flexibility to it. Oddly enough, that doesn't really come with much accessories. Because it would be kind of cool, because he was like blasting, like, what was he like? He was like blasting air. That would have been kind of a neat little accessory. I'm not going to swap out the stuff, which we'll probably do a full review, but I love that he comes with like the punched in face. And then if you have a Yusuke figure, he also comes with the Yusuke. Just swap in, which is super sweet. I also like too, just like the overall like heft of this guy. It's pretty bossy. Oh, the tubes are actually soft plastic, which is cool. I was just noticing because they seem like a little bit out of place, like slightly off shifted. Hey, art. But I think that's just because that means soft, just the way they kind of hardened into place. So if you probably take a heat gun to it, it'll adjust itself accordingly. Yeah, Toguro's pretty sweet. Also can't remember if I mentioned, but not gonna be streaming too long. It was pretty much like I got these in, we might as well open them up. So I do kind of want to wrap up the Ghost Rider head I'm working on tonight. And then tomorrow I'll be working on more commissions when I get out of work, / doing some 3D scanning. Because I also made the base for the Shimo beam. Like I got it to where it's going to fit perfectly in its mouth, but it's pretty much just looks like a turd currently. Because I figure with the way the crystals are done, it would just be easier to 3D scan the base and then on Blender add all the spiky bits. But doing it the way I'm doing it, at least I know it'll like fit perfectly in the mouth and it's the right size. Right size overall shape. Oh, I was gonna cut the tape. I guess I don't need to. Yeah, missing a head. She's been decapitated. But these are Presto? Technically Bandai. Yep, Bandai Namco Brand Presto. Could have been a half to her. Yeah, that's kind of the challenging one. It'll be like I'll probably Dremel it out and then we'll figure out the eye size from there. Because I think a Funko Pop eyes, like you mentioned, probably be a little too big. Probably just like test like sizes with some monster clay, and then whichever one you decide you like, then I'll do an actual epoxy putty. Head looks really good on this actually. Also slides in really nicely too. I actually collect this one quite a bit. Sometimes the Band Presto statues is gonna be like hit and miss in terms of the coloring. Usually the sculpts are pretty alright, but the coloring could definitely be off on them. This one actually seems pretty good. I like the goggles. I like the wrap. Well, I think it's supposed to be like the coveralls that she's got hanging down around her waist. And then probably my least favorite thing ever is these stupid little stands that they come with. They sort of work, but they're like functionally kind of useless. It's the hardest part is trying to figure out like where it goes. So this one kind of curves in and then it'll stand accordingly. Sometimes they work, and then sometimes they're like my stars and stripes, where it's just like, thank God she could sort of stand by herself. Because that thing ain't doing crap. Alright, final one. So I'm going to work more on the critter today, but sadly, the limbs are still not hardened enough yet for me to mess with. So hopefully tomorrow. If they're not done by tomorrow, I think I'm just going to say screw it and just mess with them anyways. Because I just don't know what it wants from me anymore. I'll probably take them upstairs with me tonight and stick them in front of a fan. Whew. Miracle's got a bit of a smell to her. Definitely the smelliest one of the bunch. Actually kind of big. I was almost kind of expecting her to be a little bit smaller. That's a pretty... Also... Okay, she's got a little flatness going on, which is to be expected. It's just kind of weird the way she's got like some lumps on her legs. But I like they still add the belly button details and stuff, even though she's going to be sitting like this the entire time. Sad, but I dig it. Okay, so she has like those little like stupid long eyelashes. The one's kind of bending down in the wrong direction a bit. We could claim it's the hair. I like the face though. Like I said, both these are actually pretty solid. Like, I got pretty much all the ones that they've made from Bandai. And they definitely have had like varying degrees of like each one's got like different skin tones. The face is like slightly different on this one. This actually, part of her hair pegs into her shoulder. So that's a thing. There we go. Any other piece of body kind of hook into things? Yes, and there's actually a figure of that one coming out. I also have that on pre-order. Band Presto's finally doing one, but I don't think it comes out till like middle of the year. I'd say my only real critique is her head feels kind of loose. But I dig the position. I love the hair. The way the hair kind of sprays out. It's pretty dope. Honestly, now that I look at it, the way the eyelashes isn't that... It kind of works with her positioning. Rabbits don't purr. I used to have rabbits. They squeal. It's like squeals and grunts. So we had one that was like he was very vocal, and he really didn't. We used to have a husky, and he was litter trained, so he just kind of ran around the house for the most part. And the husky was definitely afraid of him, but he was a dwarf rabbit, and it was the hilarious thing ever. So she would like go up to investigate him, and he would just like run at her and kick her in the face and run off. She'd just be like, "What the hell?" We had him for a bit though. He was sweet. I think we had him for like good almost 10 years before he finally passed. His name was Coco. Angry little fuss. He also couldn't have one with the so we had some other rabbits too, and he actually had to be separated because he would get very violent with some of the other rabbits. Even though he was the smallest one by far, he would always pick on him. We had an albino one. It was super friendly. She was the one that like if we had like kids over or something, she would always be the one that would get everybody with pets. Yeah, actually, I like this one quite a bit. It's one of those like, oh, but it's Mirko. I'm gonna buy it because it's Mirko. But honestly, it might be the best Sega one. Not Sega, Bandai one. Oh, because I think when Sega, I almost kind of like this one better than the Good Smile one too. It's also like the way the curves are to it too is really appealing. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Not sure where it's going because I didn't, for some odd reason, I didn't put two together that the hair was going to take up this much space. So the currently where they're all sitting on the shelf, she isn't going to really quite sit there appropriately. Oh, I guess you can sit on top of it. Well, you can sit on the floor, I guess. It was like, still haven't figured out where the heck to put this thing yet for my birthday. It's just been kind of sitting on the floor over here. But hopefully the next day or two I'll be able to get Arnez over to work on some more reviews. Got quite a few things to review. We never reviewed the Cyberpunk figures that came in a bit ago. It's a lot of Jurassic Park. I'll probably have Jessica help me with the Jurassic Park stuff more than likely. Probably one of her days off. We'll just come down here and work on a bunch of them. Maybe Wednesday. Because we're both she's off Wednesday and I don't have a super long shift Wednesday. So that'd be a good possibility. Hi Servo. You still broken into the office? We can come here. Everybody likes to see you. Come here. Don't look at me funny. Yeah, meow. Come here. Sissy's in trouble, so you have free reign currently. Come on. Come on. He's looking at me just like, I don't know what to do. Get over it. You're rubbing on me. Get over it. All right. Oh. There you go. You like the attention, don't you lie. Yes, you. Bug me constantly upstairs. I'll be like sitting on the couch trying to watch something on my phone or something, and this cat has to like shove my phone out of the way. Oh! See how it is. I feel betrayed. But yeah, I think out of them, Mirko's probably the one I think is my current favorite. I like the Toguro a lot, though. I think it's just more of the character than anything. I wish I would announce some more characters for that series. Because I feel like after we got the first two, and then it was just like, okay, what now? It's like that and Shangri-La Frontier, I think, would be cool to see some more stuff being made for those two. Definitely Yu. Like, if they could get into the Yu Hakusho's near, like, at least, like, 50% of as much effort as they put into the Dragon Ball line, would be golden. Which probably be like the Naruto. Be like equivalents to Naruto, I guess. Because they do pretty good about pumping out new characters for that. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it good. There's not really too many people talking right now, so I think we'll just call it good for the day. And I'm gonna go back upstairs and work on some more Ghost Rider head. Anyways, you can always defeat those guys just by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys like you today, which want to donate, really would appreciate it. If you guys like to pick up some of these figures for yourself, like Toguro, you can pick them up on Entertainment Earth. There's a link in the description for that. Pretty sure you get free shipping with them. I think that's how much he cost. Don't quote me on it, but they do free shipping once you hit a certain all fresh. Well, actually, did they change that? I gotta hop back on Entertainment Earth. It's been actually a second. Because I have orders out there, but a lot of them got delayed, sadly. So I gotta check. I gotta hop back on there, check everything out. Because ever since they price hiked a couple of things because of the tariffs situation, I haven't really ordered too much new things. Which also hurts my feelings. Like the Monster Arts, the 2000 Godzilla, I don't even have pre-ordered right now because I'm afraid. Definitely afraid. I probably should just hop on Ami and bite the bullet and pre-order it. So, worst case scenario, I just don't get it in, or just don't pay them for it, and whatever. Lose that account. That'd be fun. But anyways, also if you guys would like to support the channel, you can like, subscribe. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, and TikTok. If you guys like to give the video channel donate, really would appreciate it. We also have an Etsy shop for custom beams. Not sure if I'm going to be using the Etsy too much longer because of stupid stuff that keeps happening on there. But one of these days, I got to make my own. I got to try to make a website for the print, the customs and stuff. I think it would be kind of nice. Yeah, stupid tariffs. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.